Today we're going to go from the cute and cuddly to ways to stay out of jail to, well, sexual things you might not want to try.
Today on the show.
Good morning, scallywags. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Welcome back. It's always nice to see you.
Yeah.
We missed
Hi,
you.
how you doing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So apparently he breathes my mind when I'm picking clothes out.
Yeah, I went with the purple and green today. I think last week we both had the black shirt and he had a white. I almost wore a white tie last week too.
Yeah, it would be like really creepy.
Yeah, if we were both wearing black and white.
You need to stop invading my dreams.
Yeah, well, we are the same person, essentially. Our secret is out. Run. So, of course, we're back with your weird news because, well, that's what we do on Mondays. So, I think I'll kick things off.
You go right ahead, sir. No. By all means.
Well, I think this might have turned out as a joke, but nonetheless, this uniformed police rabbit is making the internet hop with joy.
Hoppy.
Hoppy. Behold, this adorable rabbit dressed in a police uniform.
Wait, is that a Huffington? That's a Huffington Post. No wonder the puns.
They love their puns. It's a punny bunny.
It's a punny.
Hashtag punny bunny. Just get those started right off the bat. Behold this adorable rabbit dressed in a police uniform, complete with tiny handcuffs and its very own badge.
Aww.
Surrey Police in southeast England shared the photograph of the animal at the Ennenbridge and Oxted Agricultural Show on Facebook on Monday, this past Monday. The police department lightheartedly claimed that the rabbit was a new recruit who would assist in searching small and confined spaces. It also asked that its followers if they had what it took to become a police rabbit handler.
Don't talk to people named Elmer.
There's a job for
beat
you.
up on ducks.
Well, apparently this was a joke.
Know how to sing opera?
I guess so, yeah.
That would be. You gotta know those things if you're a rabbit.
Don't boil the rabbit.
Yeah.
Some people believe the joke post, forcing the police to later clarify that the creature was just a visitor and not our latest recruit in the pursuit of sniffing out crime. Nonetheless, the photograph still went viral and even ended up on Reddit's Photoshop Battles thread, where Redditors reimagined the snap in various funny ways, including one image featuring model Kendall Jenner. And there's some funny pictures there for you to see. There. It's cute.
You know, I guess one of the biggest things when dealing with rabbits, you've got to know where take that turn to Albuquerque.
I guess so. Yeah, they've watched Zootopia many times.
Right.
So yeah, a fox is up next.
Fox and sloths. Sloths are the worst.
Oh yeah. Well, they work at the DMV.
They're so slow. Yeah. From a really cute and cuddly bunny.
Just moving right along.
We're going to just move right along because, well, it's a cute and cuddly bunny, and we might as well get into the meat and potatoes of it. Did you know you can charge people to go to your wedding?
No, I didn't.
I wish I'd have known that.
Thought of that.
I wish I'd have known that. I could have made some extra scratch. Bride cancels wedding and breaks up with fiancé after the guest refused to pony up the cash. A woman's long-winded tirade blaming her friends and family for canceling her dream $60,000 wedding has gone viral on social media. The Facebook post starts with, "It comes with great sadness that I'm announcing the cancellation of their name's wedding. I apologize for my cancellation only 4 days beforehand." The bride, identified here as Susan, then reveals that she and her fiancé have broken up due to some recent and irreparable problems, before going on to blame her friends and family for ruining the married life. We managed to save up nearly $15,000 for a wedding. Look, $15,000. That's pretty good cash. Since our love was like a fairy tale, we wanted an extravagant blowout wedding where our son could be included. The woman wrote, "We started touring venues and were torn between two. A local psychic," and there's your keyword, a local psychic, told us to go with a more expensive option, and we thought, why the hell not? Our dream wedding amounted to $60,000, all included with flights to Aruba. Why is everybody going to Aruba?
I
I have no idea.
Jamaica.
All we
Ooh, I want to take you to Bermuda.
Bahamas
You know there is no place called Kokomo?
No,
it's like a town in like
a
Indiana
town, yeah.
or something like that, but that's it.
all we asked was for a little help from our family and friends to make it happen. Now that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Hey, we want a little help. Until that help came to the grand total of $1,500 a head. If you couldn't contribute to the party, she goes on to say, you weren't welcome. She made it clear if you couldn't pay up, you weren't invited to the exclusive wedding, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime party.
Think about like gift registries for weddings. Most people show up with like a toaster, a blender.
Yeah.
You think they're going to pay $1,500
towels.
just to go?
Yeah. Whatever. His fiance, though, had a good idea. He decided, well, since nobody's going to pony up any money, maybe we should just go to Vegas. He wanted those cheap, raggedy, filthy, her quote, not mine, her quote, filthy, raggedy, cheapy, whore-like Vegas weddings. Am I some hoochie piece of trash like a hooker?
Wow.
Wow. How could somebody who offered me thousands of dollars then deny me my promised money and then tell me that my life... tell me shift down my budget. She knows of the dream was a blowout. She just rants on and on.
I've got a song stuck
on.
in my head all of a sudden. I mean, I ain't saying she's a gold digger. Wait, yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are. Her rant on Facebook went viral for 15 minutes before she personally took it down. She goes, I was dreaming of a blowout wedding. I just wanted to be a Kardashian for a day, then live my life as normal. I called her a poor excuse for a friend and hung up. Wow. And this was her maid of honor who promised $5,000.
Mm. The maid of honor actually has come back out with, there's another article, and I should have done it just to follow up. But,
yeah.
But she's actually saying, well, maybe you just need to go and find yourself a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to worry about it.
I got married for less than $100.
Yeah.
Think what I could have done with $5,000.
I mean, I think my last wedding we spent more on just the venue to rent the venue for the day because it was a park, so we had to reserve the area, and I think that cost like $70.
Yeah,
and that was the most expensive thing at the wedding. Maybe the dress. Well, no, the dress was even a loaner. Anyway, not important.
Not important, but yeah, still You have $15,000. Yeah, I could do a really nice wedding for $15,000.
Yeah, I could do better.
I'm just saying, if you have $15,000 just lying around, lady, send it to the show. Yeah. We'll make sure it's disposed of properly.
Yeah, and we'll even throw you a pretty cool wedding.
Yeah,
might not be your dream wedding, but it'll be pretty cool.
It would have us.
Yeah. We'll commentate.
Two bald guys commentating your wedding.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Shmoo, now look, she's going down that aisle. Oh! Then the ring boy is out crying.
Well, it looks like she's dumped her husband. I guess you could say he's having the worst week Wednesday. We should do a wedding episode.
It'd be a lot of vomit.
Probably. Vomit and people passing out.
Vomit and people passing out.
And then that one where the little kid comes out and shoves his brother.
That was hilarious.
Anyway. Or maybe someone gets arrested. I think that's happened.
Gets down on their knees. I love you.
Speaking of arrested... there's all sorts of fun laws out there. Things that were put on the books for one reason or another at one point in time and then all forgotten about. Like I want to say it's in like Rhode Island or someplace like that where it's illegal to walk a rhinoceros without a leash.
The laws are kind of like...
Things like that,
Kind of like warnings on objects. It means somebody's probably done it at one time.
Well, here's one from Great Britain that... Well, I think that the actual act itself, the illegal act, is probably worse than getting arrested for it. Because there is a law that bans dying in the House of Parliament.
Don't have a heart attack over there.
Don't die.
Yeah.
You might go to jail. A ban on dying in the House of Parliament has been voted Britain's most ridiculous law. It beat off strong competition from the law, making it an act of treason to place a postage stamp bearing the monarch's head upside down on an envelope. And a bylaw in Liverpool where women were apparently banned from going topless in public unless they worked in a tropical fish store. That one came in third. That's...
So anybody in Britain who
else
works in a tropical fish store can go shirtless.
Yeah.
Go girls.
However, the city has denied such a rule existed, saying that it was an urban myth. A spokesman for Liverpool City Council said, it's something that has been heard of before and does crop up from time to time, but it's absurd. But people really are banned from dying in Parliament on the grounds that it is a royal place, or royal palace, rather. Nigel Cawthorne, the most British name I've ever heard.
Cawthorne.
Nigel Cawthorne, author of The Strange Laws of Old England, said, anyone who dies there is technically entitled to a state funeral. If they see you looking a bit sick, they carry you out quickly. Also in the top 10 at number 7 is the royal prerogative of 1324, which decrees that any whale or sturgeon found on the British coast belongs to the monarch.
Wow.
Other laws on that list include Oliver Cromwell's, that is another very British name.
But Cromwell is well known.
Yeah. Hit from his decree from around 1644 to combat gluttony by banning people from eating mince pies on Christmas Day, and the Old London bylaw allowing pregnant women to relieve themselves in a policeman's helmet.
I want to see that.
So, pregnant women in England.
I want to see that.
You got that right.
Mm-hmm.
The survey carried out by television channel UKTV Gold. We're here for you. Yeah. That was the worst British thing I've ever said. I don't know why I said it that way. That was not even British. I don't know what that was. Also asked people to comment on some of the more absurd international laws. Top of that list was a bylaw in Ohio banning residents from getting a fish drunk.
Wow, way to go, Ohio.
Yeah. We should do... There's an episode.
There's an episode. There's going to be an episode.
The top weird laws from each of the 50 states. Yep. We'll do 13 weeks of it.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. Charlie, where's my leg?
We'll do like 10 and do the top 10.
We'll do like
one episode. Yeah.
One from each state.
It'll be a long episode.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Most of our episodes are.
Oh, I don't know where to go after that weird law, but...
How about the dolphins?
That's right. Frisky dolphins force authorities to ban swimming off the coast of France. Oh, buddy, it's getting deep in here. Roger Laws, the mayor of Landervik, says there must be no swimming. I know that's not right. Landevin. That word. Landevinek. I think that's right.
Yeah, Landevinek.
Okay, we'll go with that. Says there must be no swimming or other water-based activities in waters nearby when it is known the over-friendly mammal is present. Swimmers have also been prohibited from approaching within 50 meters of the animal. The bottlenose dolphin named Zafar has been on a regular attraction for beachgoers on the west coast of France for some time now. He recently moved south towards the small community of Landenbeck. Whatever, words. For months he was friendly and non-aggressive, approaching children in sailing boats and allowing tourists to gently hold his dorsal fin and swim with them. Hello!
He likes that.
That's flirting in dolphin language. Authorities grew concerned, though, a few weeks when Zafar began to rub himself against swimmers and boats in an apparent attempt to become more intimate. A swimmer had to actually be rescued by the Coast Guard last month after the dolphin refused to let them go. Separate encounters, the lonely dolphin dangerously leapt over kayakers' heads, and it goes on and on. The ban did not go unopposed when it was first enforced, though. Bin Law Erwin L. Conrick, Britain lawyer Erwin I have no idea, announced his plans to challenge the rule, accusing Mr. Lars of overstepping his authority and endangering the rightly positive approach that people have towards dolphins.
This week on a very special Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Flipper, you're on the trial.
Flipper. Wow, yeah. So, we've crossed into bestiality territory.
At least...
Of course, I mean, it brings back memories of like Jimmy and
the clam,
the clam
guy,
and the octopus,
and
this guy. Oh God! Man attempts to have sex with a raccoon and has his penis severed.
All right, this wow.
Just gonna go ahead and let that one soak in for a minute.
We as humanity have devolved.
Yeah.
And it frightens me to say that.
A shocking incident took place not so long ago in Russia's Tver.
Oh, well,
region.
that explains it all.
We love you, Russia. We love you. A 44-year-old man named only as Alexander K. attempted to have sex with a raccoon. The predator bit a big piece of the man's most cherished organ off.
Good for the raccoon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I am Groot. Oh, we could not believe it when we had a call from a hospital inquiring about a specialist to conduct the autopsy of a raccoon who had choked on a man's penis. Oh, God. I didn't
you were sitting here.
this.
You were sitting here for 2 years. You thought you would never say that line, ever.
I did not read this ahead of time, and I'm glad that I didn't, because now I get to
Choked
be just as shocked
on
as you
a
are.
man's
Choked
penis.
on a man's penis, a vet doctor said. The man has had a hard time, of course. Oh, the puns. Oh, but his story cracks me up every time I think about it.
Yeah, I had to crack that raccoon open to find it.
Alexander K., a native of Volgograd. Volgograd.
Volgograd.
You'll just say Volgograd. Could never imagine that his outdoor weekend with his friends would have had the most terrible ending possible.
Gee, I wonder why.
It was a men-only party with lots of vodka and dirty jokes. In the middle of the party, the men had a guest from the natural world. They noticed a beast which looked like a cat, they later said.
Because that would have been a much better option.
Yeah, meow. It was cute, black and white, fluffy animal with
And it was
huge
red all
green
over.
eyes and a gorgeous tail. He's getting a little too excited.
Wow.
The unluckiest of the men said, "We decided to have fun and caught the beast. A friend of mine told me that the raccoon was a kind and caring animal. Since we had no women in the company, I thought that the raccoon could take care of me," the man said. Alexander pulled out his penis and got down on his knees in front of the animal. The vicious raccoon suddenly attacked the man's penis and bit off a large piece of the man's pride. It's not over yet. Alexander lost almost a half of his penis.
Which wasn't very much to begin with.
Yeah, blood was gushing out of the lacerated wound. His friends did everything they could to help their wounded brother and called the ambulance because no one was going to touch it to put pressure.
That's right. No one's going to
the
hold
wound.
that wound shut.
Searchers said that they would not be able to do anything to recreate the penis. They only managed to stop the bleeding and sent the man to the Moscow-based Institute of Urology. We were shocked with what we saw. How could anyone ever think of doing anything like that? He was lucky that the beast was healthy. We examined the body of the raccoon and did not find rabies. We told the man that he could have a plastic surgery of the penis to have it recreated. On the other hand, he obviously needs to have his head examined, not the penis, one doctor said. And that's not even our main story today.
That one should have been.
Probably.
We could have just ended right there.
Yeah.
I mean, rabies, and he wanted a kitty cat. Thought it was. He thought it was a cat.
Gorgeous tail.
Just
Biggest green eyes. What big eyes you have.
careful, buddy. Careful. Calm.
I'll never watch Guardians of the Galaxy the same way.
It means a whole new world for Trash Panda. A whole new world. How about this for a new world? Everything we know about the Toronto sex doll brothel.
I'm going to cross a line here. Okay. Now, are you ready for this? I'm gonna hashtag a new headline for that story. Right? Are you ready? Are you prepared for this? Are you sitting down and you're braced for this? It's going to go right up here. Russian man enters the cockpit of a rocket.
I am Groot.
Raccoon. Yeah, I am Groot.
That's what he was thinking.
Bad jokes, we got them.
A new business advertising itself as North America's first sex doll brothel,
quietly reads on.
where customers can pay to have sex with high-tech silicone models, is slated to open this year. This is the best line ever.
Oh, God.
It's opening in a low-key strip mall plaza.
Oh, wow.
Not like some
You got like your Payless shoe store, your like GameStop, and then robot sex.
robot sex. in September,
In a
the
Chinese
Aurora
restaurant.
Dolls, which will be open 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, will make its grand debut in the shopping center near Yonge Street and Shepherd Avenue. You can look that up. It's in, where is it at? In
Canada.
Toronto? It's in Toronto, so you can look it up if you want to. I'm not going to do it. Who am I lying? After this story is done, I'm going to find out exactly where that is on Google Maps.
He's already planning the trip.
And it used to be taken, it's taking
show
over
goes
an
to
old
Canada.
tanning spot next to a massage,
Oh, God.
next to a massage parlor, dry cleaners, and a nail salon. You can get your happy endings too.
And there's a wooded area behind it, so you can go find yourself a raccoon if the robot doesn't do it for
The
you.
website is purporting to be North America's first known brothel that offers sexual services with the world's most beautiful silicone ladies. The vision is to offer an exciting new way to achieve your needs without the many restrictions and limitations that a real partner comes with.
Yeah.
Comparable brothels have already opened in other parts of the world, like in Europe, where some people have raised concerns over the roles these brothels might play in the dehumanization and objectification of women.
So they're robots. So they give you like a sexually transmitted virus.
A worm, malware. Can you imagine getting malware? Every time you walk
Bad
around,
jokes! We got them!
just walk around, little pop-up windows
Oh,
everywhere.
God. Blue screen of death.
The owners of Aurora Dolls have chosen to remain anonymous. Initially got their idea after a visit to Japan, where they're becoming increasingly popular around the country. There are 6 dolls to choose from, all the absolute American dream. There is one that's called Dark-Haired Anna that is being busty and romantic and spontaneous. There's Scarlet, who's a blonde, and Cassie is sophisticated and adventurous.
And Samantha, who's broken.
But what is the real cost? What is the real cost, Spook?
Yeah.
Well, how about this? The company's website ranges from $80 for 30 minutes with one doll to $960 for 4 hours
Good Lord.
with 2 of them. And for its grand opening, the Aurora doll is
drink my coffee
offering 25% off all of the listed prices and will soon be offering monthly packages. You can get a monthly subscription package.
Oh,
That's
my God.
right. Oh, wow. Is it legal, though? If a new business sets up shop in Toronto and there's an identified need in municipal regulations, then we'll respond to that appropriately, the Executive Director of Municipal Licensing and Standards. But as of right now, there is no regulations governing this. I could go on to the cleaning process.
We don't need to know that.
Is it still sex workers? But here's the kicker. It's free
there's
parking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a plus.
Yeah, there's free parking. So yeah. Mhm.
So after that, got anything that we might have missed? Drop it in the comments below.
I really, really hope they've got a good warranty on all those dolls.
Oh, God.
Find us and follow us on the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, continue to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
We're gonna plan a road trip, right? Hey, we're gonna take El Chapo this time.
You know
right?
what? Go ahead and get yourself a T-shirt too while you're at it. And they say the show on the front. You see us wearing them all the time.
He was
You can
mad
get
the
'em
last time. Remember?
on our Facebook page, right there. Just shoot us a private message letting us know what colors. That's the color of the shirt, color of the text, and what size you need. Short sleeve shirts are $20. Long sleeve shirts are $22. You can get yourself a hoodie for $25.
Do you think he'll chip in for gas? I gotta know these things if we're planning things.
Oh, he's already picked up a membership, so we're good.
Woo!
We get a discount.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Hi, this is El Chapo. This is a data pad. And this is your Russian clip of the day.
Jebany schodzi. Widzisz na ludziom kurwa siatki. A jak jebnie za...
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and if you liked what you see, go ahead and click on our faces to go ahead and subscribe to get all of our Monday through Friday stuff.
Indeed, and here's a couple of links down below that you can follow to watch more shows like it. Tons of great content right here at Scallywag Productions. We'll see you tomorrow.